Hello guys, it's Luke from the Three Hammers. Welcome back. This is my preview for the West Ham versus West Brom game. We've not played since the Watford game where we won 3-1. We travel up to the Hawthorns on Saturday at 3 o'clock kickoff. And it's quite an important game actually. If we win all of our games now, Lee said it in the podcast, we guarantee ourselves fifth, and there's a slim, very, very slim chance we would get top 4 football. Let's start with West Brom. They currently sit in 14th on 40 points. They're having the typical Tony Pulis obscurity sort of season, mid-table obscurity. The last game was against title chasing Tottenham, and Tottenham slipped up. It was 1-1. More or less stops Tottenham's title challenge now. Leicester only need one win, so it was quite a good win for them. Tottenham were really, really good though. West Brom wasn't great at all, but yeah, they still got the result. West Brom's last games, obviously they've lost 3, won 1 and drawn 2 now. They've conceded 7 goals and scored 3. The games are usually close, 1-0, 2-0. They don't score a lot of goals. They're typical, like I say, Tony Pulis side. They're hard to break down, good at set pieces. Yeah, I'm not expecting too much of a threat, but we don't have a particularly great record against them. So let's look at the last meeting at Upton Park back in December. There was goals from Zarate and an own goal from Winston Reid, which was a bit of a poor result considering the home form we've had this year. At the Hawthorns last year, we played them a couple of times. We played them in the FA Cup and we lost 4-0. Really, really bad result. Hawthorns in the league last year, though, we did actually win. Craig Dawson for them. And then we came back and won with Kevin Nolan and James Tompkins. Really good win for us. Players to watch for them. Rondon, he's on 8 goals. It can be a threat when he turns up. Bit of a danger. Berahino, he was injured in the Tottenham match, but if he comes on, if he plays, he's dangerous. He's on 7 goals for them. And Morrison's on 4. So they haven't got a real out-and-out threat of a goal scorer, but Rondon, as I say, can be dangerous on his day. The strengths can be very dangerous, as I say. If Berahino and Rondon turn up, they can cause a threat. Weaknesses, nothing to play for. As I say, they're going through their motions. They've stagnated a bit, and West Ham will be a bigger test than what they've sort of faced. I know Tottenham was a tough one, but yeah, I think West Ham are good enough to go there and pick up a win. Let's look at us, guys. We're 1 point away from our all-time Premier League record, which is 57 points. Great season that was all them years ago when we actually did finish 5th that year. So it'd be nice to equal that and maybe get a slightly better points record. Like I say, our last game was Watford. 3-1 win, very convincing, very professional performance. Big performances all over the pitch. I expect us to line up with Adrian. Hopefully Byron's back in, Ogbonna, Collins, Cresswell, Kouyaté, Noble, Antonio, Pat, Lanzini, and I think Carroll's undroppable at the minute, and maybe Sacco to come on off the bench. I think if we turn up and still want to play for 5th and secure 5th, I think we can win maybe 2-3-0. If we don't turn up and slip up a little bit, we could be a 2-2 or 1-1. We're still conceding goals. Obviously the Watford game, we sort of stopped that rut a little bit, but yeah, the defence is there's still some issues there, definitely. If you've not checked out the podcast, guys, please check it out. We've covered loads and loads of stuff. Please vote on your best midfielder you want to join our West Ham Premier League all-time 11. I think it was Benny and Noble, and I think Joe Cole we whittled it down to. So please vote on that. We'll reveal it in the next show. If you're not too keen on watching the podcast as a video, I think Paul said it in the last video, we are now on iTunes, so please go over to iTunes, subscribe, and if you want to just listen to it on a train, tell your mates about it. It's a good way to waste like a 30-40 minute train journey. Just some interesting stuff for West Ham fans to listen to, and you can tell us your opinions and maybe get your questions in for the weeks coming up. Yeah, there's still quite a bit to play for us, West Ham. Like I say, if Man City or Arsenal slip up twice and we win all of our games, there's a slim chance we can still get Champions League football. I don't think we will, but 5th will be a fantastic finish. It really, really will. I think Man United's eyes may slowly start drifting towards that FA Cup final over the next couple of games. They've all got to play each other, play some tough games. Like Leicester got Manchester United this weekend. Man City do have to play Arsenal in the coming weeks. So yeah, it could all fall into place. But again, we have to win away games, and I think that's the crucial point. We have to win away games. Keep tuning in, guys. Check us all out: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We love talking to you guys. Have some real good debates on Twitter. Keep believing, guys. Come on, you Irons. I'll be back with the review of the game. Probably goes out usually Saturday night, Sunday, depending on when I can film it. We're going to do a really good vlog for the last ever game. Upton Park, obviously, as long as my phone stays charged or my camera that I can take with me, as long as it all stays charged, obviously I'll be filming. It'll be a real emotional day. There's not many games left at Upton Park now for live reactions and stuff. Obviously Swansea's coming up and then Manchester United, and then we all get excited about that big first game against Juventus, which again I will do a vlog of when that comes on August the 7th. Thanks a lot as always to at West Ham Banter page. Please go and check them out on Facebook. They're great guys. Their content is fantastic. Yeah, that's it for me this week. I tried to keep it short and sweet. Keep tuning in, guys. Let's go.